Hi, everybody. It's Donna DeToter from the Scoop and Kris Show. We're here with Kris, one half of the Scoop and Kris Show. It's only fair, since we did Scoop earlier, that we get to do Kris by himself right now. So, Kris, tell us a little bit about how your summer's going, how everything went in Canada when you went up there and played with the Canadian national team.
Well, started off the summer pretty well. Was here working. I did the first session of summer school, and I got invited to the Kevin Durant small forward camp, so that was pretty good. I went up there to Chicago and did pretty well for myself. And it was a great experience overall to play against all the other guys at my position, and for Kevin Durant to actually be there working out with us was a good experience as well. Afterwards, I went down to Toronto for Team Canada training camp, but unfortunately, like everyone knows, I had to leave a little early to come back to Syracuse to get a procedure done on my knee, so that's what happened with that. I don't even know how they did, but I hope they did well, but I wasn't able to go on the trip because I had some issues I had to take care of.
Well, right now, every Syracuse basketball fan has just exhaled about your knee situation. So tell us what it is that you got done, and it's not real serious, right?
No, it's not real serious. It's called a PRP injection, which is they take my blood, they spin it, and put the platelets into my knee, I guess, because there's not that much circulation that goes through the tendons in your knee. So that's just going to help the healing process throughout the year. I was getting treatment every day, but we figured that it was a good time to do it in the summer. Our trainer, Brad Pike, and I decided that it was a good idea to do it before the season so that I could be 100% when the season starts.
I love that you know the name of the platelets, et cetera. That's impressive, Kris.
I mean, I got to know it's being done to my body, so I just make sure I ask a lot of questions.
Okay, well, I requested that people email in to ask you and Scoop some questions. Scoop's not here, but there were a ton of people who emailed, and thank you for that. So let's just get started. First question is from Bradley Elfman. He's in the Syracuse University class of 2012, and he wants to know why you Twitter so much.
Well, I mean, why I tweet. Well, it's something that when I first started, I didn't think I would really do too often because I wasn't too fond of the idea of people knowing what I'm doing 24/7. Right. But after a while, I mean, it's just a fun thing to do. You could tweet about anything. You could, not anything, but a lot of what you're feeling or what you're doing at the time is pretty fun to do. And just the responses that you get after you tweet some things are pretty funny. So I like to retweet a lot of those answers.
Okay. All right, and Bradley had two good questions for you. The other one, he wants to know if you guys have played any pranks on the Syracuse freshmen so far. Some initiation type things.
While the freshmen were up here, I didn't get to spend too much time with them. But one person I know I'm going to play a lot of pranks on is Big Fab Melo because he's just a funny character, and I know I'm going to be able to do something funny with him, like lock him out of his room or something. I got something planned out for him. I think me and Scoop we got a couple of tricks up our sleeves.
I think right here, probably saying that you're going to lock him out of your room probably is not going to decrease the element of surprise.
That's trick him. That's what he thinks. That's what we're going to do, and then we're going to come and surprise him with something else. But it's going to be fun.
I like it. Okay, our next question is from Jessica Piccola. She lives on Onondaga Hill here in the Syracuse area. She wants to know what your favorite restaurant is in Syracuse.
My favorite restaurant in Syracuse would have to probably be Francesca's on North Salina. Yeah. I went there for the first time actually last week, and I fell in love instantly. So I think that's a place where I'll revisit a lot during the season. An
inspired choice, Kris. Let me just say. All right. Okay, we've got a question from Randy Smith, who has put his place of residence as Section 113. I'm assuming he means in the Carrier Dome. Yeah. And he wants to know, what game last year did you think you had your best, most effective performance?
For me personally, I would want to say Providence, but that's not the question. That's just the amount of points I scored. But for me personally, it was the Villanova game. I feel like with just the big theme of the game, the amount of the attendance, and obviously for the whole season I came off the bench, and I think that game, just with the excitement of the game, I think that was my best one.
Okay. Well, Randy thinks it was your game against Eaton Hall last year when you had 16 points, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, and had the big, as you termed it, Mike Jordan dunk.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game too. It was the first road game of the season. We came back from behind, and I think that just showed what kind of team we were from that game on. I think that everybody in the country knew what kind of team Syracuse was going to be.
Okay, we're going to take a little break. We'll be right back.